Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother, Amir Yusuf, here to inform you, the viewer, which is the original black man and original black woman, right here as sojourners on a temporary stay in the Northern American wilderness about the unprecedented times that are coming here to America. And see, these unprecedented times are coming here to America due to the outcome of the war in heaven. And see, this war in heaven, it's all about us, brothers and sisters. The war in heaven, which is located in the Middle East, it's all about the rise of the original black man and the original black woman right here in the Northern American wilderness. And see, what we see from afar, right here in America, in heaven, is what we will soon see at a near, right here in the Northern American wilderness, as the outcome of the war in heaven will lead to unprecedented times right here in America. See, currently America is under judgment, brothers and sisters, and America is under judgment due to the nightmare that America afflicted upon the original black man and original black woman right here in America. And that nightmare that we went through, we label it as the Holocaust due to the fact that the original black man and original black woman, we are the nation that experienced that horror of great darkness and intense pressure and terror and trauma, including all the illnesses that we went through. Also, brothers and sisters, we went through a great suffering at the hands of our direct enemies, and our direct enemies are these Caucasian white devils. They are not our friends, brothers and sisters. They are grafted beings, meaning they were made weak and wicked, and we are strong and righteous by nature. So that's a conflict of nature between the two, between the weak and wicked and the strong and righteous, making these Caucasian white devils our direct enemies, as their nature goes to show that they shed blood and spread mischief. And they have been shedding blood and spreading mischief all throughout the original nation, which is the original black man and original black woman. And we're here in America on a temporary stay because we're currently fulfilling our vision, which is the Abrahamic covenant. And see, one thing we have to get clear is that a people without a vision, they will perish, brothers and sisters. And see, these devils, they don't want us to have a vision at all. They don't want us to think for ourselves. They want to do the thinking for us so they can control the way we see things and the way we view things. And that's going to take us to what these unprecedented times will bring as the outcome of this war will not go as these devils plan. It will backfire on them as they will be defeated in the war in heaven, which this war is all about our rise, and it's about us, brothers and sisters. As America, Britain, and false Israel are defeated in heaven, it will be the end to the American empire as you know it. And the outcome will bring men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. See, brothers and sisters, everything's going to backfire for these devils. The powers of heaven shall be shaken, meaning America, Britain, and false Israel, their powers are going to be shaken up, brothers and sisters. They're going to lose power in heaven. And the House of Saud, which is Saudi Arabia, they're fueling this whole affair in heaven. Their power is going to be shaken up too, meaning their powers are going to be broken, brothers and sisters. And due to that great shaking, that will lead to the shock of the hour right here in America, as America is currently under judgment, brothers and sisters. And see, men's hearts will be failing them for fear, just in anticipation for what's coming here to America. They're going to be having seizures, heart attacks. They're going to be going crazy, brothers and sisters, because they know that the American dream is soon to end and it can't be revived. There's nothing that they can do about it. As I stated, it will be the beginning to the end of the American empire. And that takes us to our direct enemies, brothers and sisters, as the supreme wisdom lessons expose exactly who these devils are in detail. It exposes their nature, how they're made, what they're about, and the fact that they cannot be reformed at all, and they're no good. So let's take a look at the Supreme Wisdom Lessons and see what it states about these damn devils. What is devil? A grafted man which is made weak and wicked, or any grafted live germ from the original, is a devil. And can you reform devil? No. All the prophets have tried to reform him devil, but were unable. So they have agreed that it cannot be done unless we graft him back to the original man, which takes 600 years. So instead of losing time grafting him back, they have decided to take him off the planet, who numbers only 1 to every 11 original people. That's the supreme wisdom lessons for you, brothers and sisters. These devils, they're no damn good at all. And we have to understand, original black man and original black woman, who we are as a people, to have a clear understanding that these devils, they are against our nation. They are not for us at all. See, the original black man and original black woman, we are the makers, the owners, the cream of the planet Earth, gods of the universe. That's who we are, brothers and sisters. And the colored man is the Caucasian white man, or Yakub's grafted devil, the skunk of the planet Earth, meaning they're the filth that's living here on the planet Earth, brothers and sisters. So now that we have a clear understanding of who these devils are, we need to cut ties with these devils, brothers and sisters. Better sooner than later. Because these devils, they have us caught up as they attack our minds, meaning they have mind control over us, brothers and sisters. They're attacking the way that we think, the way that we see reality, the way that we view things. They have this force over us, and this force that they have over us is controlling our minds as they mentally attack our minds on a day-to-day basis. See, we're currently living out the times of mind wars, meaning they're playing mind games with us. They have a chokehold over our minds, brothers and sisters. They have our minds in a choke, and they will not let go until that force that they have over our minds is naturally broken. But in the meantime, that force is still at play. But if we're aware of it, we can then maneuver out of that choke hold they have over our minds. But see, they have us caught up in our emotions, brothers and sisters. Meaning, we're not thinking logically. We're not thinking mathematically. We done lost our minds. And we done lost our minds to these devils, brothers and sisters. These devils have us thinking the way that they think. These devils give us their minds. That's why we're acting outside of our nature, meaning we're acting other than ourselves. We're acting and operating like these damn devils, brothers and sisters. And these devils' black-faced children, which are the demons, meaning the chaff or the tares, also known as the house Negroes, Master's black-faced children. See, the slave master, they let their black-faced children live with them inside the house due to it was still the devil's black-faced children, and he had a sense of trust in them. So he let them stay in the house. Because as far as mind control goes, they tell us that if you're a light-skinned black man or black woman, you was led into the house. If you have lighter complected skin, and you was referred to as a house Negro. And if you was darker complected, you would be considered as a field Negro. But that's a damn lie, brothers and sisters. That's a force that they have over us, making us believe what they tell us, but it's a lie. What is really taking place is that the house Negroes are the Caucasian white man's black-faced children, which are demons. They're half devil, half man. And they're the ones shedding blood and spreading mischief all throughout our communities. And then guess what? We get blamed for it, brothers and sisters, because they look like us. They try to act like us and talk like us and walk like us, but they are not like us. They are the seed of their devil fathers. That's who they are. They're not the true seed of Abraham at all. So they're going to look at life in a different aspect than we do. They're not going to see things the way that we see them. They're going to want us to see things the way that their devil fathers see things, and blame us for, oh, you blaming everything on the white man. The white man this, the white man that. But yet, these Caucasian white devils, they have us caught up in their reality, thinking the way that they think, seeing things the way that they see, which is against our nature at all costs. So we have to understand what is taking place, brothers and sisters. And these devils, they're no good. They're against us in all types of ways, as they have a force over us, controlling the way that we see this world's life and the reality that we're living in. And they don't want us to realize that we are the true seed of Abraham. They don't want us to realize anything of that. So we have to take heed to what is taking place, brothers and sisters, at all costs. And these devils, they have us caught up in their system, which is their capitalist system. Maximum profit for them, minimal overhead for us. Meaning we create everything, we invent everything, we produce everything, and they take credit for it. And they give us the leftovers, the crumbs, as they take the maximum profit, and we're left with the minimal overhead, just enough to survive. And it's not even enough to survive, brothers and sisters. We have to work 2 and 3 jobs to survive in this so-called American dream, which is the gravitational vortex that's eating us alive. And we think it's working for us. They have us caught up in a dream that we can never catch. We're chasing it. It's like a horse chasing a stick with a carrot on it, as they control our minds. They got us chasing something we can't catch, brothers and sisters. They can catch it, because it's set up in their favor, but we can never catch it. We will never obtain the American dream and the things that they have because they have rules, regulations, and laws set in place that goes against us and it works in their favor. See, they have the original black man and original black woman labeled as 3/5 of a human in their constitution. And you can go see for yourself in Article 1, Section 2 of the 1787 U.S. Constitution. They have us labeled 3/5 of a human. That means lower than an animal, brothers and sisters. So these devils, they don't see us as nothing, but yet we're going around shaking hands with them, slapping hands with them, giving them dap, showing them love, smiling in their faces, treating them right. And we seem to forget what they have done to our nation due to the fact that we are our ancestors and our ancestors are us. We're just here in a different form. So why do we have any love for these damn devils? And they've been torturing and afflicting us for 400 years right here in the Northern American wilderness. That's why America is under judgment for what America has done to us. That nation, which is called America, is under judgment. It's not singling out one individual or just this devil and that devil. The whole nation of America, because America gave these devils the right to torture and afflict us, beat us and lynch us, burn us and beat us, and all of the cruel things you can ever think of. The list never ends, brothers and sisters. So we have to understand what is taking place as these devils are exposed through the supreme wisdom lessons. This is wisdom, brothers and sisters, that you need to take heed to and that you need to apply at all costs by any means necessary, so you will not get caught up in the many traps that America has set to destroy you in, and are caught up with these devils, because these devils, they declared war on our nation 500 years ago, and they're dealing with us from every elevated place as they deal with us shrewdly in a way we don't see coming, in a way we don't understand, brothers and sisters. And I'm going to speak about that later towards the end of the presentation. So we have to understand that our direct enemy are these devils. And I'm here to warn you about who these devils are and give you a clear understanding of who these devils are. So now you know, brothers and sisters, because right before false Israel goes down, these devils, they're going to show you exactly who they are, because they follow the laws in America. And America's going to send out a national security alert before false Israel goes down to attack all blacks. And these devils, they're going to be at your throat. They're going to be at your necks, brothers and sisters. They're going to follow the law to attack all blacks due to the fact that America is under judgment. And that judgment will lead to insurrection, which will lead to a famine. And that famine will lead to cannibalism. And guess who's going to be on the menu, brothers and sisters? It's going to be you. And these devils do like dark meat. They're going to be attacking you, chasing you down, beating you. And then some of them are going to be eating you raw. Some of them are going to want to cook you. So there's not going to be no denying who these damn devils are, brothers and sisters, at all. We're going to see them exactly for who they are. See, these devils have control of our minds, brothers and sisters. They have our minds under their thumb as they pull the strings to our minds, meaning we're like their puppets. They're controlling the way we think due to the fact that they are attacking us mentally right now. It's a mental attack, brothers and sisters. It's mental warfare. And as long as they have control over our minds and our mental, controlling the way that we think, they're fine with that. But as soon as they lose control of our minds, remember this, brothers and sisters, when that force is broken that they have over our minds, and they can no longer mentally attack us, they're going to want to physically attack us. Meaning we're going to go back into the Holocaust. But it's going to be worse, brothers and sisters. Way worse. Due to the fact that their reality is being destroyed. And we're the reason that their reality is being destroyed, brothers and sisters. See, the only way they have control over us right now, brothers and sisters, is due to their attacking our minds. They're in control of the way that we think, the way that we see things in this reality, the way that we view things, as they gave us their minds, brothers and sisters. So we're caught up with the devil's minds as we're stuck on an emotional plane due to the fact that we are not thinking logically. And the devils, they made us this way because they had to make us into a way that they can be comfortable living around us. Because we live around these devils here in the Northern American wilderness. These devils have to see us at the gym, see us at work, see us when we buy food. We're living around them. And they couldn't have us acting in our nature, brothers and sisters. So they had to force their nature on us. As I stated, they have a force over us. And that force that they have over us is their nature, the way that they act, the way that they see things susceptible for society, which is against our nature at all costs. Because their concept of living good is weak and wicked and evil, as their nature goes to show who they are. They spread blood. They shed blood and spread mischief. And they've been doing that nation. They've been doing it to our nation for 400 years right here in the Northern American wilderness. So don't think they haven't been doing that to us. Due to the fact that we are our ancestors and our ancestors are us, brothers and sisters. We're just here in a different form. Making these devils their ancestors, and their ancestors are them. So these devils that's here with us to this very day, they are their ancestors that was with us back in the day, that was torturing and afflicting us, beating us, burning us, raping us, butt breaking us, chastising us, sodomizing us, lynching us, auctioning us off, doing all the cruel things you could think of, brothers and sisters, feeding us shit, unclean drinking water, treating us like animals, sticking their hound dogs on us, beating us with whips, chains, as I stated, all the cruel things you can think of. And they put that force over our mind to make us believe it was okay. Because they had us believing that we were cursed black hand to be slaves forever and ever. But that's a damn lie. Due to the fact that we are the true seed of Abraham, which is revealed in Genesis chapter 15, verse 12 through 17. It gives a complete and full description of the original black man and the original black woman right here in America on a temporary stay. It reveals exactly who we are, brothers and sisters, and we fit that description. And that description is in direct connection to the fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant, which is revealed in Genesis chapter 15, verse 18, which is our birthright and our reward for going through the Holocaust. As we was living in complete darkness. That's the vision our father Abraham had about his seed, a vision of horror. Because we were stuck and trapped in great darkness. We had no knowledge of who we were. We didn't know where we was going. Shit, we didn't even know we had a vision. Because the people without a vision perish. And that's what they put over, that's the force that they put over us in our minds. They had control of our minds, brothers and sisters. As I stated earlier, they're attacking us mentally. We're living in the times of a mental war as they control the way that we think and the way we see things, brothers and sisters. And they use this force, which is the myth of Jesus. See, Jesus is a myth. He never existed, brothers and sisters. They made up Jesus. They used Jesus as a tool to enslave, not save, to enslave the original black man and the original black woman right here in America. And they use this force over us to control us, brothers and sisters. So we would obey the Caucasian white devils. And they still have this force over many of our brothers and sisters to this very day. And we don't realize that Jesus is just the Santa Claus for grown adults. Just like Santa Claus is a make-believe myth for children, to control children so they can be good. If you be good, we'll buy you presents at the end of the year. On this holiday, we celebrate Christmas on, which is a pagan holiday. So it's all mind control, brothers and sisters. As we use mind control to control our children, these Caucasian white devils, they use mind control to control us. Because they want us to believe that we are their children. But that shit's all backwards. They are our children, brothers and sisters. These Caucasian white devils, they came out of us. They are grafted out of the original man, not the other way around. As I said, they have this force over us, controlling the way that we think, the way that we see things. And we don't want to know these devils by their works because they don't give us the opportunity to think for ourselves, as they have a force over us that has control of our minds. So we ignore the fact of what they're doing to us. So we don't know them by their works, due to the fact that that's the way they have us thinking. And these devils have us worshiping the God, which is our oppressor, brothers and sisters. They have us worshiping Jesus, and Jesus never existed. See, Jesus is Satan, and he's masquerading around as an angel of light. And that angel of light is our Messiah, the original black man and original black woman's Messiah, which is Joshua, the Messiah. And he's the true Christ, brothers and sisters. So they painted this picture of a white Jesus to uphold white superiority and to sustain white supremacy, so they can have control over us, brothers and sisters. See, these are all control tactics that these Caucasian white devils have over us. And we have to know them by their works. We have to ask ourselves, what are the works of the followers of Jesus, which is Satan? And the followers of Jesus is the Christians. See, Christianity is Satan's religion. That's who Jesus really is. A figment of your imagination that was used as a tool. And this tool was labeled as Satan. And the followers of Jesus, which are the Christians, they're known for genocide, theft, rape, theft of the land, enslavement, oppression, and it was all maintained and controlled by terrorizing us for years and years, brothers and sisters, non-stop, torturing and afflicting the original black man and original black woman right here in America, so they can so they can remain in control over our minds and the way that we think, the way that we see reality, the way that we do things, because they wanted us in control to maintain their reality. They wanted to have control over us, brothers and sisters, for their rulership. So we have to understand what is taking place. They have invisible chains wrapped around us. They have a force field over us that's controlling us. And it's really not there. But we're caught up in our emotions and we're not thinking logically. And we're falling for the many traps that these devils have in place already, which are mental traps. They're mentally attacking our minds, brothers and sisters. We're living in the time of mind wars. It's not a physical attack, it's a mental attack. And this mental attack is done by invisible reality. Things that they mentally have over us that we can't see or feel, but we can feel it because it's doing it to us. It's like they're beating our minds up on a day-to-day basis, but they're not doing it physically. They're just doing it mentally, meaning it's really not there, even though it's happening. And it's up to us to let go of that shit, brothers and sisters, and move forward as we fulfill our vision, which is the Abrahamic covenant. Because the name Jesus was set in place to block the name Joshua. And Joshua is the original black man and original black woman's Messiah, the Ancient of Days, the true Christ, the Son of Man. And you can prove this to yourself, brothers and sisters. I'm just here to give you the warning so you can look into it for yourselves. Go prove it to yourselves by taking a look in the original manuscripts. The name Jesus is not there at all. The name Jesus was added to the New Testament, though, to keep that lie up that they're controlling your minds with. But the name Jesus is not in the Old Testament in the beginning at all. The name that is there is Yahshua, which is a Hebrew Aramaic name. But if you translate that Hebrew and Aramaic name into English, that gives you Joshua. So from Yahshua to Joshua, same name. You have to understand to put the translation on it. But see, these devils, they don't want us thinking, brothers and sisters. They're counting on the fact that we don't think. So we will believe every little lie that they tell us due to the fact that they have control over us. And they want to think for us. They don't want us to think for ourselves. They don't want us to do for ourselves. They want us to be dumb, dead to the knowledge of self, and blind to the fact that we are God's chosen people, which are the true seed of Abraham. That's who we are, brothers and sisters, without a shadow of a doubt. So we have to understand what is taking place. And that these devils, they are a damn lie. They cannot be trusted in no way, shape, form, or fashion at all, ever. They smile in your face and laugh behind your backs on a day-to-day basis as they see that you're caught up in this world's life that is ruled by Satan and controlled by Satan's minions, which are these damn devils and demons. That takes us to the establishment of false Israel. See, false Israel was established in 1948 by America with the help of Britain. Britain and America established false Israel in 1948. And they did it to counteract the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's claim, which is a valid claim to this very day, which stated that the original black man and original black woman right here in the Northern American wilderness, without a shadow of a doubt, are the true seed of Abraham. And as I stated earlier, We fit the description that is revealed in Genesis chapter 15, verse 12 through 17, that reveals that we are the true seed of Abraham, because it has details about us and what we have been through, and the horror of great darkness, and how that they said it will curse Black Ham to be slaves forever and ever. But that's a damn lie, due to the fact that we are just the lost seed of our father Abraham that's here in the Northern American wilderness on a sojourn, meaning on a temporary stay, as we were stolen from our original land and brought to the Northern American wilderness. So we have to understand what is taking place, brothers and sisters. America cannot have us knowing who we are, because as I stated earlier, they put that force over us to control the way that we think, making us think and believe that we are cursed Black Hand to be slaves forever and ever, telling us that these devils are superior to us, and we're nothing, we're trash, we're slaves, we're niggas, we're coons, we're jungle bunnies. That's what they was installing inside of our hardware, which is our brains. And that's what they're attacking. They're attacking our mental. They don't want us to think logically, brothers and sisters. They want us to think other than or like them, so we can maintain white superiority and white supremacy through the way that they have us thinking, which is wrong, brothers and sisters. It works in their favor and against us, and has us divided as a people, stealing and killing one another, beating up, fighting amongst ourselves, beating up one another, fight one another. They have us caught up in this crabs in a barrel effect. As we start to realize who we are, we start to come out of that extreme darkness. One of our other brothers and sisters brings us right back down into it. And as another one starts to rise up, they drag them right back down. And we never ask ourselves, who set up this barrel that we're in? Who put the barrel there? And then who put us in the barrel? Because they have control of our mind, so we don't even think of that. Who put us in this extreme darkness? Why is there no light? It's because they snuffed out the light. They turned off the light. Everything that they've done to us stole the light from us, brothers and sisters, because we are the light. We're God's chosen people. We're the true seed of Abraham, brothers and sisters. That's who we are. That's our identity. So this is why false Israel was established, to keep the original black man and original black woman in extreme darkness, and to counteract the true Christ, which is Joshua the Messiah. That's why false Israel was established in 1948 as the Antichrist, because they had to set something in place to go against the true Christ and the true Christ's people, which are the original black man and original black woman right here in America. See, everything's against us, brothers and sisters. And I'm just here to reveal to you what is taking place as a warner, to give you the warning and the clear understanding as I reflect the light to you, the viewer, the listener, the original black man and original black woman here in America as a sojourner on a temporary stay. I'm here for my people, brothers and sisters, as we see. And that takes us to Genesis chapter 22, verse 18. And it reveals, in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. See, Genesis chapter 22, verse 18 reveals, through the energy and through the submission of the original black man and original black woman right here in America, we blessed all the other nations, brothers and sisters. And these other nations, they have stolen from us. It was through our energy and our submission to God as we obeyed his voice. And we made that choice to obey his voice. And that goes to show who the true Muslims are. Because a true Muslim is one who submits their entire will to the will of Allah, God, brothers and sisters. And we're in submission to the will of God. And as I stated, the rest of these nations, they stole from us. They're against us, brothers and sisters, because we bless these other nations through our energy and through our submission. If these other nations were not blessed, the entire world would be in chaos and total anarchy. So I'm going to give you some hindsight on how we bless these other nations and how they stole from us. And we bless these nations by submitting to the will of God, following orders, because we made a choice to do it. We didn't have to do it. We made the choice to do it. And see, America has control of our energy, meaning they're using and abusing our energy on a day-to-day basis. They have us caught up in the capitalist system. Maximum profit for them, minimal overhead for us. As they manipulate us and extort us for our energy, brothers and sisters. And then false Israel are masquerading around as the true seed of Abraham, and they are not. They're occupying our identity, making them identity thieves. They are not the true seed of Abraham. Their true identity is the synagogue of the Satan. That's who they are. They're not God's chosen people at all. And then that takes us to Farrakhan, that lying son of the devil, and his no good, lying student ministers. They are blocking our nation's vision. They don't speak about the Abrahamic covenant or the fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant. See, Farrakhan, he despises the Abrahamic covenant due to the fact that he's the son of a devil. He's not the true seed of Abraham or the seed of Abraham at that. He's a Caucasian, Portuguese, Jewish, white man in the black face. And he gained that black face through rape due to the fact that his biological father, Percival Clark, a Caucasian, Portuguese, Jewish white man, raped his black mother. And out of his black mother's womb came that no good, lying, dog, son of a devil, Farrakhan. So he's against our nation, brothers and sisters. He's what we call a house Negro. He's our hidden enemy. And he hides well behind that mask of deception, which is his black face. And he does not represent Master Farad Muhammad or the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as he sits in the seat of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad for 42 years, hired as an agent to destroy the Nation of Islam from the inside, and he has the Nation of Islam looked at as a laughing stock to this very day and moment. He's a no good, down low, dirty dog, brothers and sisters, and he's blocking our vision. But there's nothing that he can do to block. He could try all he wants, because we're currently fulfilling our vision, which is the Abrahamic covenant, right before our very eyes, right before our direct enemies' eyes, which are these Caucasian white devils, and our hidden enemies' eyes. Farrakhan, his demon followers, and his no good ass student ministers. They're all against us, brothers and sisters. They're not to be trusted at all. And then the House of Saud, in other words, Saudi Arabia, they're occupying our land, brothers and sisters. The promised land, that's our inheritance. That's our birthright and our reward. But see, our half brothers Ishmael, they're occupying our land as they sold us into slavery. And then that takes us to China and India. China has our industrial economy, and India has our technical economy. And those jobs would have made us wealthy and rich, brothers and sisters. Meaning we'll be thinking for ourselves and doing for ourselves right here in the Northern American wilderness. Shit, we would basically overthrown America, took control of America, which we don't want no pieces and no parts of America due to the fact that we are currently fulfilling our vision, which is the Abrahamic covenant. So that's what I mean by all these other nations. They are against us, and they have stolen from us. As I just list how they are against us and what they have stolen from us. And we made them rich and wealthy through our energy, brothers and sisters. That's how they became rich and wealthy and was able to survive and produce what they needed for their nations. And everything that they produce, the mathematics shows that we own it due to the fact that they was only able to produce those things due to our submission to God and due to the fact that they produce those things through our energy, brothers and sisters, because they stole it from us. They wouldn't produce a damn thing without us letting them rob us for it. And that's what happened, brothers and sisters. That's what Genesis chapter 22, verse 18 reveals. And in thy seed, and we're the true seed of Abraham, shall all the nations of the earth be blessed. And we are the ones that bless all of the other nations of the earth due to the fact that we submitted to God and we're in full submission to God's will, brothers and sisters. And that takes us to the Holocaust. The Holocaust. That's what we went through, brothers and sisters. That's why we label our experience the Holocaust. Because we are the only nation that endured this experience. No other nation went through this at all, brothers and sisters. We are the only nation that went through this. So let's take a look and see for ourselves what the Holocaust is all about. As Genesis chapter 15, verse 12 through 17 reveals in full description, in detail. The only nation that fits this description is the original black man and original black woman right here in America. So let's see what it reveals about us, brothers and sisters. Verse 12. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram. And lo, and horror of great darkness fell upon him. Now, why does verse 12 refer to our father Abraham as Abram? Well, it's due to the fact that they told us we would curse Black Ham to be slaves forever and ever. But that's a damn lie. It's these devils. They're nothing but a lie. They're using and abusing us, brothers and sisters, so they lie to us to control the way we think. And see, we're just the missing seed of our father Abraham, which they said was cursed Black Ham to be slaves and ever and ever. That's what they want us to think, as they mentally attack our minds and put that into our minds so we can believe that. But that's a damn lie. It's a false statement. So if we connect Abram and Ham back together, that gives you Abraham, making us the true seed of Abraham. Because we're the lost seed. We're lost here in the Northern American wilderness as sojourners on a temporary stay. Because we're here temporarily, because we're soon to be connected back with our father, Abraham, which the scripture refers to him as Abram. So Abram and Ham's connected back together, which is soon to happen. That gives you Abraham. That's us, brothers and sisters. We're the true seed of Abraham. And lo, and great horror of darkness fell upon him. What was that? That horror of great darkness that fell upon him. Well, our father Abraham knew we was going to be lost here in the Northern American wilderness, and we would be trapped in darkness, brothers and sisters, meaning we will be dead to the knowledge of self, blind to the fact that we are the true seed of Abraham, that we are God's chosen people, and that we will be tortured, afflicted, right here at the hands of these Caucasian white devils in the Northern American wilderness. And to add, we will be chastised, sodomized, victimized, burnt alive, buried alive, lynched, butt broken, raped, all of the cruel things you can think of. These Caucasian white devils done to us, brothers and sisters. That's the vision our father Abraham had that would take place to his seed, which is us, the original black man and the original black woman. And that had us trapped in darkness under intense pressures. Verse 13, and he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs. See, America is not our land, brothers and sisters, at all. and shall serve them. Who did we serve here in America, in a land that is not ours? But we have been serving these Caucasian white devils, our direct enemies, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Just as I explained, brothers and sisters, these Caucasian white devils have been torturing and afflicting us for 400 years, feeding us shit, giving us unclean drinking water, treating us like shit, beating us, lynching us, raping us. All of the cruel things that you could think of. The list never ends, brothers and sisters. It goes on forever and ever. Verse 14, and also that nation, they're referring to America, whom they shall serve. We served America, the original black man and original black woman, here in America. Will I judge? See, America is under judgment for what the hell they done to us, brothers and sisters, as I started this presentation off with, the judgment of America. And afterward, shall they come out with great substance. See, we're coming out of America, brothers and sisters. This is not our land. And that great substance we're coming out of America with is going to be our wealth, which is all the gold, all the silver, and all the diamonds, and anything that holds real value, which will be our wealth, brothers and sisters. Verse 15, and thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. Thou shalt be buried in a good old age. Verse 16, but in the fourth generation they shall come hither again, for the inequity of the Amorites is not yet full. See, this has not happened yet, but it's soon to happen. And I do mean real soon, brothers and sisters, as we are currently fulfilling the vision of the Abrahamic covenant right before our very eyes in real time. Verse 17, and it came to pass that when the sun went down and it was dark, behold, a smoking furnace and a burning lamp that passed between those pieces. See, as I stated earlier, the true seed of Abraham, which is the original black man and original black woman in America, we are the only nation that fits this description in Genesis chapter 15, verse 12 through 17. No other nation fits this description that is revealed. And this description is in direct connection to our birthright and our reward, which is the Abrahamic covenant, brothers and sisters. This is our reward for going through the Holocaust. So let's take a look into it and see what it reveals. Genesis chapter 15, verse 18 reveals, in that day God made a covenant with Abram, saying unto thy seed, and thy seed is the original black man and original black woman, here in America on a temporary stay, have I given this land. See, we have our own land, brothers and sisters. That's the promised land. From the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates. And if you take a look on the map, brothers and sisters, that land is Arabia. That's our promised land. That's our home. That's where we're going to return to. We're getting the hell up out of America. We're making our exit out of America, brothers and sisters, better yet. We don't want no ties. We don't want no pieces. We don't want no parts of America. And we're not bringing nothing of the American dream or the gravitational vortex or these devils' way of life and thinking with us. We're cutting all ties. We're severing all ties, brothers and sisters, as we move forward. But we as a people have to understand where we have been to understand where we are going as a people. That's some hindsight, which is the Holocaust, so we can gain some foresight about the Abrahamic covenant, which is our vision, as we're currently fulfilling that, brothers and sisters. See, this war that is taking place in heaven is all about us, brothers and sisters. The war in the heaven, it's about the original black man and original black woman right here in America. And the outcome of this war in heaven will backfire on these damn devils. And it will bring our reality into existence, as our reality is currently in transition, coming into existence, brothers and sisters, right before our eyes. So as I stated earlier, the war in heaven, which is located in the Middle East, it's all about us, brothers and sisters. This war is directly connected for us. And Michael and his angels, they're our people. They're fighting on our behalf. See, Michael is Master Farad Muhammad. And his angels are Iran and Syria. They're our brothers. They're original black folks just like us. We're on the same team, brothers and sisters. That takes us to Matthew chapter 24, verse 15, which gives you a description about the abomination of desolation, which triggered the war in heaven. As false Israel, they are the aggressors in this event that triggered the war in heaven. It all started due to false Israel. So let's take a look at what Matthew chapter 24, verse 15 reveals about the abomination of desolation. Verse 15, therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of through Daniel, the prophet standing in the holy place, let the reader understand. See, the reader has to understand that Daniel, the prophet standing in the holy place, is the messenger of the covenant, Joshua the Messiah. He's the only one that has been speaking about the abomination of desolation. He has been revealing what is taking place because there's no news outlet, no media source that's revealing this to the public at all. They want to keep the abomination of desolation unknown. They want to keep it on a hush hush because false Israel, and along with the backing and support and funding from America, they want to normalize genocide. As false Israel and America, they are allies. They're working together. As false Israel is the abominable act that's causing desolation all throughout the Middle East. And they're not doing it alone. They're causing this destruction with the backing and support from America. As America is supplying them with the weapons, and false Israel, they're pulling the trigger on these weapons. They're pushing the buttons to these weapons. So that means they're both in on it, brothers and sisters. And they are both the aggressors, and they're being fueled and powered by the house of Saud, which is Saudi Arabia. They're pushing and driving this whole affair. So we have to understand what's taking place, brothers and sisters. Then we can see what's at hand. See, the king of the south, which is false Israel, pushed at the king of the north, which is Iran. And the king of the north came at the king of the south like a whirlwind. Right after the pause in heaven, brothers and sisters, and the war resumed. False Israel pushed at the king of the north, which is Iran, and Iran retaliated as they was in defense mode. Due to false Israel, they are the aggressors in this war. And Iran, the king of the north, they defended themselves. So they came at false Israel like a whirlwind. In the same fashion, they came at America like a whirlwind. All the American military bases, which are currently under attack through the defense of Iran, they're defending themselves from these genocidal maniacs, America and false Israel, as they are the aggressors in this war. And this goes to show we are at the time of the end, because this event would happen towards the time of the end, brothers and sisters, as we are currently living in. Right before our very eyes. It's happening, brothers and sisters. It's going down. It's up. And that takes us to Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 through 9, which reveals an occurred war in the heaven. So we know that heaven is located in the Middle East because that's where the war is taking place. So let's take a look and see what chapter 12, verse 7 through 9 reveals about the war in heaven and who it identifies who was involved in the war in heaven. Verse 7, an occurred war in the heaven. That's the location. The Michael and the angels of him, of the to war with the dragon, and the dragon warred and the angels of it. Now, to identify who Michael and his angels are. Michael is Master Farad Muhammad, brothers and sisters, and the angels of Master Farad Muhammad are Iran and Syria. They're on our side, brothers and sisters. They're fighting for the liberation and salvation for the original black man and original black woman right here in America. That's why this war in the Middle East is all about us. It's in direct connection to us. And the outcome is connected to us too, because it's putting America at judgment, and that judgment will lead to unprecedented times in America. leading to insurrection, a famine, and cannibalism. So we can see who these devils really are, because they're going to show their tail. They're going to lift up their skirts. They're going to lift them up high, brothers and sisters, and show you everything. So just be ready for it, brothers and sisters. As I stated earlier, what you see from afar, you will soon see at a near. That's a shock of the hour. It's near. And they went to war with the dragon and his angels. Now to identify the dragon and his angels. See, the dragon is the house of Saud. In other words, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is the dragon, brothers and sisters. And then the angels of the dragon are Britain, which is Magog, America, which is Gog, and false Israel, the Antichrist, the synagogue of Satan. And verse 8 reveals, and not it proved strong, not but place was found of them yet in the heaven. That means someone was victorious and someone was defeated. That's what it means. Now let's take a look at verse 9 to see who was victorious and who was defeated. Verse 9, and was thrown the dragon, the great, the serpent, the archaic, the being called devil, and the Satan, the making to error, being inhabited whole, he was thrown into the earth, and the angels of him with him were thrown. See, verse 9 reveals the defeat of the house of Saud, which is the dragon, and his angels. As the powers of heaven shall be shaken, brothers and sisters, as I stated earlier, and men's hearts will be failing for fear. They'll be having seizures, heart attacks, panic attacks, losing their damn minds due to the dragon and his angels were defeated in heaven, and their powers were broken. And that leaves Master Farad Muhammad and his angels victorious, meaning they defeated the dragon and his angels. And they will have full authority and control over the Middle East and all the oil in the Middle East, leaving America and Britain running out of the Middle East with their asses on fire. And false Israel will be stuck and abandoned all alone with no support, no backing, no funding, or no weapons. And they will be left under siege, brothers and sisters. Oh yes, false Israel will be left all alone. And they will have a surprise attack coming at some point. Just remember that, brothers and sisters. They will have someone hitting them from the back. And they go hit them from the back hard. And that takes us to Luke chapter 21, verse 20. But when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, see false Israel, they occupy Jerusalem, the Holy Land, and there's not a damn thing holy about them, as they prove with their actions that they are genocidal maniacs and the aggressors and the abomination of desolation which triggered the war in heaven. Then recognize that her desolation is near. This is revealing the destruction of false Israel, brothers and sisters. But as I stated earlier, before false Israel goes down, America's going to send out a national security alert to attack all blacks, because they know the original black man and original black woman right here in America. We are the evidence that exposes false Israel to be a damn lie, that they are the synagogue of the Satan. They are not the true seed of Abraham at all, because they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be uprooted. And if they're God's chosen people, that's not supposed to happen. But it's going to happen because they're not God's chosen people. As they're going to be uprooted, and our reality is going to be coming in to play. See, our rise is their destruction, and they're not going to want that. These devils, they're going to be angry, brothers and sisters. And guess who they're going to take their anger out on? They're going to take it out on us. They're going to take their anger, panic, and frustration out on the original black man and original black woman right here in America. All blacks at that. But I'm only concerned about our nation, the liberation and salvation for the original black man and original black woman right here in America. Forget all the other nations. I'm not concerned about them. They're going to have to fend for themselves. And these demon blacks, they're going to be separated from us, brothers and sisters, as we all harvest together, due to the fact that we will all be under attack as that national security alert comes out. labeling all blacks as a national security threat. That takes us to Exodus, brothers and sisters. We're living in the time of Exodus, the time of the end, where the original black man and original black woman needs to prepare to exit the U.S., meaning exit the United States of America. It's our time to depart from these devils, to cut ties with them. So let's take a look at the devil's plan, which is revealed in Exodus chapter 1, verse 10. Verse 10, come, let us deal shrewdly with them, lest they multiply. And if war breaks out, they join our enemies and fight against us and escape from the land. See, Exodus reveals that these devils want to deal with us shrewdly. That means they want to deal with us in a way we don't understand, a way that we don't see coming. See, America has many traps already set in place to destroy the original black man and original black woman. As these devils have declared war on our nation 500 years ago, and they're dealing with us from every elevated place that you can think of. They're always at our throats, brothers and sisters. They have things in place to destroy us as a nation, as a people, as they do not want to see the fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant. They're doing any and everything in their power to prevent the fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant. But as I stated, there's nothing that they can do. Everything's underway, and everything's working in the original black man and original black woman's favor. See, our exodus is leading up to the return back home to our original land, which is our promised land, and the fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant, which is our vision. This is our vision, brothers and sisters. See, these devils want us to believe that the American dream is it for us, that we're cursed black hand to be slaves forever and ever, that we need a slave in the American dream in their capitalist system, which is maximum profit for them and minimal overhead for us. See, capitalism is the definition of slavery that they have us caught up in. They have us caught up as modern day slaves, brothers and sisters. We have to realize what is taking place. That these devils, they're a damn lie. And their lies are working only due to the fact that they are attacking our minds mentally, meaning they have a force over our minds to control the way that we think. So they have us believing and thinking that we're cursed black hand to be slaves forever and ever, that we get our pie in the sky when we die. Heaven's not here on earth, when it is. But they make us think different. They make us think that if we be good niggas here on earth, that when we die, we get heaven. But that's not the case, brothers and sisters. As I stated, they're dealing with us from every elevated place, as they declared war on our nation 500 years ago. See, these devils, they have the target on our backs, brothers and sisters. They don't have no love for us. They don't have no empathy or sympathy for us, no compassion for us. They just have hate for us. And as soon as that national security law comes out, they're going to show you exactly who they are, brothers and sisters. So we have to hold on to our vision, cut ties with their dream they have us caught up in, which is the gravitational vortex, the American dream. And know that we are currently fulfilling our vision, which is the Abrahamic covenant, brothers and sisters. And we have to stay security minded at all times, and I do mean all times, brothers and sisters. We're living in critical times. As these devils, they have the target on our backs. So we need to keep our cars stocked with non-perishable goods, water, and be ready to be on the move, because the shock of the hour is near, brothers and sisters. The outcome to this war in heaven, it will soon change our every day-to-day lives as we know it. We're not going to be going to work in the capitalist system anymore. We're not going to be caught up in the American dream, which is the gravitational vortex, loving these devils, hanging out with these devils, following their rules. Because the American dream is soon to be destroyed and shut down due to the outcome of this war in the Middle East. Our rise is their downfall. And these devils in the American dream, they're going down hard, brothers and sisters, real hard. as we make our exit out of the Northern American wilderness. We're going to do double to these devils as they done to us. And we're going to return home with that great substance that we need to return home with, which is all the gold, the silver, and the diamonds, as we make our exit out of the Northern American wilderness, as we come together as a singly great army and form harmonic motion, which is Hodge, working together in brotherhood and sisterhood. So as I come before you, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers, I'm going to leave you in the peaceful greetings. Wassalamu alaikum. It's your brother Amir Yusef.